That's where the water's really dangerous, really. Where they can't really move away from those attacks. So what I'll do is I'll hover over the gear and show how the gear looks. So the weapon's the same as the previous version, but there's some key changes really with the helmet, the pants, and the gloves. So you can see here I've gone for armor pen, crit chance, lightning on all of these, right? And then the chest is the same as the original version, so all of them have the same stats. So it's quite easy to follow this one. And then I've also gone for health on kill here for ads to get the healing, and then the chest to get the overall speed as well. Max focus gems everywhere, and that's all you need. So the key changes from the last build really are just the helmet. I had barrier. I think I had a bit of barrier, didn't I? Was it? I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had some. I think it was crit damage. Sorry, in the helmet. So I've got 200% base crit damage here, which is enough. So with the crit chance in the weapon at 10%, 10% here with the 2 crits, which is really good with the 2 exalts. 10% here, a crit chance, 7, 7, 7. So I worked out I get around about just under 70% crit chance of all this, all added up, with 200% damage. Armor pen in all these as well, so 10, 28, 42, 56, is it? I feel like I added up more earlier. 28, yeah, 56 plus by 40%, which is going to be like 21, 22. So you're getting towards 70% armor pen, which is really good. So yeah, the key change here is I don't have the stamina. I think it was stamina cost, was it? Something anyway. I can't remember if you look at the old version, but basically I've taken these pants out. Let me go find them. I think it was stamina. I had plate pants, didn't I? Yeah, it was move speed. Yes, I had plate pants. So that's the key change. Sorry. I'm now in medium range instead of heavy because I found like after this patch, you're not just killing stuff quick enough. So just basically just running there and just spam your buttons anymore. So you do need a tiny bit of like survivability. So the medium dodge roll just works out a lot better with this. Now, if you've already got the original version of this, it still works really well. It's just a lot tougher to dodge roll on the boss. You see when I fight the Echo Knight there. That's with no echoes, by the way. You can see when I fight him, I use the medium roll quite a lot then into this attack. It's really good. So, highly recommend. Drop these pants from plate to cloth. That's the only change you need to do in terms of weight class. And then add a couple of points into equip load. Get into the medium range. And then, yeah, just put these 3 stats on everything. And try and get crit chance into everything. Try and get close to 70% crit chance. And then you want the rest, obviously, into lightning and armor. Be a bit of a mixture across all of the stats. And you'll be pretty good. I don't think I changed the rings either. So these rings are all very good. You should have infinite stamina. If you're attacking something, infinite stamina. So this is... Like I said, I'm just going to keep this one short because I've already done a video on this. If you want to see the old video, you can see the electric spin video, but not many builds are going to be able to do a Echo run with that melee, I don't think, without these rings, obviously. So if you with these rings, anything can do anything in this game, right? So I'm not really counting those, but obviously mages are still hitting incredibly hard with their runes, so you know mages probably can as well. But outside of that, yeah, this is one of the few melee builds that I think you're going to be able to do it consistently. That was my first attempt, by the way. First attempt at doing it with no echoes with this build. Now, there's a few others that I've got which I've been trying to do some runs, but I've not been able to do them. I've got very close, but first time logged in with this one, once I've made it, yeah, it's definitely the strongest melee build right now. So, you get a pair of these, you can do it with physical if you get durable instead of lightning, and do the attack speed stuff here, you could do that as well, and then run physical damage everywhere. The only difference is you won't get this speed boost on the chest. So this will be a bit faster, I think, but yeah, you don't get the AoE, you don't get the move speed, but you will have more damage probably because of the physical damage being 10% base. So you could do a physical version as well, or any of the other elements, but I think lightning and physical are the best for this. One thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do a video about some of the builds, 3 builds that don't need changing. I'm going to do that next. I'm going to talk about this here with the house. I might do a video on the housing actually, separately, but yeah, the opulent boost, the house, this stays with you, so if I go onto the bed I get an hour and 30 boost, and it boosts all your stats and it stays with you. So if I go into a different realm, all of these stats stay with me, which is really important. So I get this for an hour and 30. If I log off now and come back in 2 days, this buff will still be at the same point it's at. So these buffs now are permanent. They are definitely something you should be building with as a core part of your build, for sure. But yeah, I think that about does it with this one. I'm going to do, like I said, a highlight of some of the previous builds I've done that don't need changing. I'm going to do a video on that probably very soon as well. So yeah, hope that kind of helps.